Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm at Glen Springs Lake. It is Saturday, July the 30th. I don't know if you can tell behind me, but the boat ramp's right back there, and I am the only boat on the water. Now it is the afternoon. I didn't launch the boat until 4:30ish, and I've been out here for about 10 minutes. The afternoons aren't really that good on this lake, but I'm fixing to try and pattern some bass, so stick with me. Let's see how this goes. Alright guys, I'm going to start off with this chrome rattle trap and this chartreuse and white chatterbait, only because I've already got them tied on. No other reason other than that. And then I'm going to switch around and see what works and what doesn't. I'm going to assume this chatterbait's probably good for a fish or two if that song will go away. There he was right there. How about that? So guys, I just did my intro. I just got started. The boat ramp's right there. And on the white chatterbait with that chartreuse, that ended up doing the trick. Right here on the end of this point. Let's see if we can't pull out some more of those. Now, a lot of times the backs of these coves get real shallow, and it's a real shallow flat, and all the bait fish sit up in the grass in the back of the cove like that. And there's usually a creek that'll run in, like you can see right there where the rainwater comes in, and that's usually what attracts the bait fish, that in the grass. And these bass will just stage up here and tag them, and that's usually a really good morning spot. I'm not usually here in the afternoon, but we're going to test it and see if it works the same as it does in the morning. See, there went one fish right on the edge of the grass. I don't know if that's a bluegill or what. Something's up there tagging. I think there are fish here. I just may not have the bait they want. I'm going to give it one more go, and then I'm going to switch baits. Alright, it's time to switch up. So guys, I put on this Zoom Super Fluke. I was back here throwing the chatterbait, and I saw a few fish popping the top, but they wouldn't bite. There he was. And it worked. That's why I say I knew I saw some fish in here. Quit it. And they just did not want that chatterbait. I can see them running down this grass line, popping. I don't know if they're chasing some bait fish in there or dragonflies. He's not a very big fish, but I could tell there was fish in here, so I just was going to switch baits until I caught them, and that Zoom Super Fluke pulled them right out. So let's see if we can't do it again. There he was right there. Look at that. Hey, that's a little better fish. Calm down a little, buddy. Not a giant, but he'll do. Right here on the edge of the sun. I really don't want to fish down that sunny side just because it's so hot. But that's a good one. Guys, can you see how gnarly that grass is? That moss and grass and all that stuff. See, they can actually be up under that stuff. There's some fish up under that tree over there of some sort. I don't know if that's probably bluegill if I had to venture a guess. Where there's bluegill, there's probably largemouth. Let's test it, shall we? Ooh, there's a lot of grass. There he was, right there. Look at that little dude. Well, I don't think you're eating bluegill. If you are, you're eating a hatch. Little bitty turd. That's what I'm gonna do, is this grass runs way out off the bank and then it drops off out here. So I'm gonna fish this edge where it stops hitting the top. I'm trying to keep that, ooh, I got him. Like I said, I'm trying to keep that chatterbait up high. It's not a bad fish. Ooh. He's trying to jump off right here in the boat. Yep. And all I'm doing is throwing across this grass, but I'm holding this, trying to hold my rod up, trying to keep it off the grass, keep it above it. There he is right there. See that? Chatterbait fluke combination is deadly. I throw the chatterbait where I can't throw the fluke, and then as soon as I can throw the fluke, I pick it back up. There he was. Got him. Not very big. Wow. That hook got that little, look how tiny that little dude is compared to that fluke. Ain't that something? There he is. Not a bad fish. He's barely hooked too. Yep, hook came right out. He got my fluke too. Dark colored fish. There's a line of stumps straight across this thing. See if we can't pull something off of them. There he was right there. Oh man, he come off. There's a little double stump right there and two double stumps, or another double stump there. He was right in between them. Alright guys, it is 7 o'clock. Got about maybe an hour left and they're gonna sound the horn telling you to leave. I'm gonna fish this one more bank over here and I'm out of here. Got him. Right on this point. Little guy. I don't mind catching little guys. Pretty little guy, another one on the super fluke. Alright guys, I am leaving Glen Springs. It was just a quick afternoon trip. I usually don't fish this lake in the afternoon, but it was supposed to have been pouring down rain this morning. I caught a handful of fish. I probably lost, I probably had 30 fish bite my bait that was not able to get hooked. There is an insane amount of little bitty bass in this lake and they are everywhere. I mean, if I'd have caught every fish that bit, I would have caught 40, 50 fish. There was a bunch of them that were tearing my baits up, but I never could get them. So, but they were all really, really tiny, not much bigger than my bait. But that's gonna wrap it up today. You guys have a good one.